Hello, Markeedragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life, and welcome to another episode of the EVE Online 30-Day Challenge, where I act like I know what I'm doing for the first half, and then I think I know what I'm doing, but I really don't for the second. How's that sound? Okay, guys, so how about some Sisters of Eve? Don't all sound so excited all at the same time.
First, we're gonna have to see to get you out of the system here.
So we got more hostiles here? Let me look.
Well, one more, but we got into that they're sitting outside in the neighbor systems at the gates.
So I may not make it alive.
So, well, there's a couple ways for us to get you over there. You could try to fly there, which is most certainly going to end with you dying. I'm pretty sure. Let me drop my volume here. And then the other way is that you did create a Galante character, so you have stations that you can pod to in Galante space, and then set up another ship over there, and then go into Arnon. There is an active war with a group over there, that small one. They started with 2 members; they have 5 now. So there's sure to be some griefing over there, but it's not Marmite.
Okay, so
we can actually get some security set up over there for that, unless Marmite follows you over there, which they could.
And so, okay, explain to me what it is to pod over. Oh, someone wants to trade with me, and they want to trade me nothing. Ooh, I want that. Trade vanished. Okay.
That trade window was a war target.
Oh, it was a war target. He accidentally hit that, or he's just saying, hey, buddy, I'm here?
No idea.
So, to pod yourself means to kill, self-destruct yourself, and then you appear wherever your medical clone is set up at.
Tormentor outside the be docked.
Somebody is wanting to give me a tourist.
That's so you don't feel so lonely in the cold space.
Okay, I have accepted my tourist, thank you. Let's see here. It's
I think Markee's
my tourist
clone is either he in Renin or Durupent, or
yeah, it's in Durpan.
so he wouldn't get far with putting.
I wouldn't get far at all.
When a war target, when a group like this wants to aggress you and they're sitting on you, you can jump to another system on the other side of Eve. They have to re-coordinate, move everybody down there. You get an opportunity to do some stuff down there, and then you can pod yourself to another side of Eve and just keep bouncing around like this until they finally give up and stop trying to kill you.
Okay. And how does one go about that?
You're obviously the primary target, so that's, they're chasing you.
Just keep in mind, if you kill yourself, you're going to lose that booster.
No, it's we checked that. It's a booster. It shouldn't. At least, I don't know. I think you keep a booster, you lose an implant. But I have not confirmed that.
Okay, I have my tourist on board. They're in for a wild ride.
So, do you want to get to Sisters of Eve and start over there?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, you'll have to build a ship over there when we get there.
Okay.
You can't pod yourself with your ship.
I've also got some exotic dancers. Now, how do I see them dance?
You can.
In your mind.
Can't do that on
Blink your eyes really
Twitch.
quick.
If you
Can't do that on
click
Twitch
on them,
while
hold them and drag them. Click on them, hold them and drag them, and then shake your mouse a bit.
Okay, awesome. Well, I now have 5 people that are going to be riding with me who are really going to have just quite a wild ride here. They're in for fireworks. Okay, so I'm just thinking here. Do I just go in like the little shuttle, and just heading on out?
Before you do that, let's set your medical clone in that general direction, so that if you want to try and fly there and you do get potted, you'll appear closer to where you're going.
Okay, and how does that work?
So you're going to open up your medical station there. There's a little icon on the service station services that has a little cross.
Yes. Okay.
I'm going to have to open your window bigger. And so then you've got two tabs there. One says clones, one says med clones or jump clones. Your medical clone is the clone. The jump clone, which you haven't trained or gotten into yet, is another aspect of Eve. We'll skip that. What you're going to click on is change station.
Okay. So I have done that, and it's given me a list of a bunch of different...
Before you do that, this would be the thing that you want to get hidden.
Oh.
You can actually take that and get it behind your screen down there.
Okay. So that... Did I already give it away?
You haven't picked the station, so you're fine.
Okay. So, okay. Now...
Isn't there going to be a
Remember
pop-up
to cover
window to
the one,
confirm
in the
where it's
corner
going
too.
to be coming up?
You know what? Just pull it back out, because we're going to have to say it anyway, because...
Why do you have to say it? You could poke me with it.
I can't see your screen. Open it back up so I can see the screen to choose the one.
You can write it in Fleet Chat.
Yeah, open it back up so I can see what's available to you.
Okay. Okay, so...
So choose that one.
Okay. After I hide this again.
After you hide it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now, don't you think when I choose the very first one on the list that they might guess that?
Also, you'll want to cover up the system name in the top left.
You know, someone, if you're not hiding it really, they can re-watch the recording. There you go.
Okay, so hide.
And so you're gonna select that one, pay the 5,500 ISK or whatever that is, and wait. You need to hide that medical window. See the other window? It's gonna update and show it up there when you click it.
I see. Oh, I can't do anything with that window. Okay,
I think you have to close the other one and then drag that one down, then open it.
Let's see here.
Just switch the stream windows for now.
Yeah.
Or that.
Show your workstation.
Markee, you need a separate picture to cover up the.
Oh yeah, I've totally fucked this up. Oh, did I cuss out loud? I meant to only cuss a little bit. Damn it.
For people in the stream chat, I believe it's about another hour and a half.
You know, we just jumped to step 42.
Yeah, and I tripped. I didn't make the full jump. Okay, so I have totally screwed this up. So let's see here.
It doesn't matter. As soon as you land there, they're going to know where to go anyway. I just didn't want to have them setting up ahead of you.
Okay, so what is this? Somebody else popping things up on my screen.
The shuttles have such a small signature radius, basically your electronic signature for locking onto you, so it'd be kind of difficult without people boosting the sensors of the locking ship to actually catch you.
They've got that. They've got remote sensor booster ships sitting on the gates.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to select this real quick.
So as a nice distraction, it's Alpha Centauri here. I am back from my Anzac Day parade, and I bought McDonald's for anybody that wants some.
Oh, you mean you went to the American Embassy while you were there?
Yeah, I dropped some off for you.
Yes. McDonald's in New Zealand is different than here in the United States.
Oh yeah.
A little bit different. Burger
Still
King
got
is
the
different
fact
too.
that-
You know, when I was in Australia, they called it Hungry Jack's.
Yeah, that confused the heck out of me because it's Burger King here, and I used to work at Burger King.
Yeah.
I went
okay.
to McDonald's in, I think it was France, and it was called McDonald's.
Yeah, I think McDonald's they're pretty much the same thing everywhere. It's just that like the pickles tasted different.
Wait, so you go overseas and you have McDonald's?
Well,
That's so anti-cultural.
I was in Tasmania, and while I was in Tasmania, they have one McDonald's there, and in Hobart, and we were there with a tour guide, and we were going up to top of Mount Timothy, and he's like, on the way, we're going to stop and get some refreshments for the rest of the trip, and we're going to stop by the American Embassy. And I thought, it's kind of strange that there'd be an American embassy at, here in Hobart. Usually it's like one per country, and this isn't like Tasmania is part of Australia. It's not like its own country or whatnot. And so I thought, well, whatever. And he drives up to McDonald's. So it was kind of funny.
That's what they call the American Embassy.
And it was out in the middle of nowhere. It had farms all the way around it. It was really kind of interesting because here the McDonald's are all in very urban areas, and out there it was farms on all sides of it. And when I was in there, they said that they were the #1 restaurant in Tasmania in grossing and sales. So I thought it was kind of interesting. So anyway. Everybody on their Sunday trip going out to McDonald's, I guess.
Apparently you guys don't call it Macca's, which is
No.
what it's referred to here as.
No, yeah. Jesse, my buddy in Australia, he calls it Macker's. So here sometimes we call it Mickey D's.
Yeah, Mickey D's.
Yeah. Okay, so I have set. Okay, so Rolas, I have set up my clone. At the second location you gave me after I screwed up the first one. And so what do I do next?
Okay, so you're going to actually pod yourself out to that other location by self-destructing, or you can die to the war targets.
Okay, so
actually, what you said you wanted to do is you wanted to try to fly there. And so
Yeah.
what we did is we set up the clone so that if you do get potted on the way, you'll appear in that other system, and you'll leapfrog ahead of it.
Okay. And the rest of you guys who are noobs here as well, I'm not sure what you guys are going to want to do. So.
I sit around and wait to see if they leave after you're gone.
Yeah.
So in fleet chat, somebody link Arnon for him. And then set destination.
Okay. I am having trouble finding. What happened? I had another chat window here, and it seems to have disappeared. And it was my fleet chat window.
Okay, change the stream feed, and then you can go to the.
Yeah, you got the fleet tab there. What
Oh,
happened?
yeah, it is. It is there.
The other day, how they have the thing where
Oh, here it is.
It'll get combined. So what you want to do is once again go into your options, and there's an option to make it so that you don't have it auto combine.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have it combining like that, shift and then drag the tab out, it'll disconnect it.
Okay. So it doesn't look like it's been linked in there yet. Someone said it, but it's not a link. There we go. And so now I should be able to set destination, and then immediately when I leave, I'll then.
Hey, Markee, someone's saying they're not getting your audio on the feed.
Really? You guys aren't hearing me on the feed? You should be.
I can.
Yeah. Control
I can hear
F5. Control F5, guys. That will completely reset your browser and clear any corrupted cache. So, okay, so, and now, okay, so tell me what happens when I leave and I get my ship blows up and I'm in my escape pod, and then from that point, am I still doing the same thing? Am I trying to warp to the next location in just my escape pod at that point, or?
Yeah. Do you remember what we were teaching you the other day about if you do get caught and your ship's dead, that you can still try to warp in your pod?
Mm-hmm.
Just remember that. If you get shot, you still have another second to hit warp again and warp in that pod to your destination.
Okay.
Is he leaving in his ship or a pod?
I'm leaving in my ship.
I'm going to have him leave in this shuttle.
So my very fast shuttle. My Darth Vader shuttle here. Okay.
So you've got the destination set to Arnon?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I think so. Here I go. I don't know whether you guys are ready or not, but here I go.
For the people that are out there
Hello.
camping him, he's about to leave. Just to make it even clearer.
All right. And there was nobody in system, so, or in the area here.
Yeah, wait till you get to the gate first.
It's Arnon, right?
So as soon as the grid loads on the other side, you want to click that highlighted next location and then hit the D key again.
Just again so everybody can stop butt clenching in the Twitch chat, Markee chose not to do the tutorials.
Well, I did some of them. Just not all of them.
And it also doesn't make it any easier, the fact that we've got 3 active vortex.
Right. Hey, I'm all in, guys.
And we are not a
Good job.
PvP corp.
Yet.
Yes, you are now.
This was supposed to be a newbie experience, not a join a nullsec alliance and be a PvPer on day 3.
You know, let's get more towards the end game right off the bat.
Yeah, it looks like war targets are following him. They left the system.
Yeah, Ryan Anetto is still here. I still see him in local.
Everybody in the fleet chat's yelling, jump faster, they're catching up.
They are. I got one right with me. He's in a stiletto. I'm in an Atron. We're like racing towards Arnon.
It never ceases to amaze me how funny this is that somebody is willing to go through this much effort to kill a 3DO character.
Dude, that bounty.
They're not going to get any.
I know,
They're
he's
barely
flying
gonna
a
get-
ship.
Once I arrive, what do I do?
Dock.
You're going to build a ship.
I'm gonna build a ship. Oh yeah, I'm gonna dock there.
And if they follow, if they do
Okay,
follow
I have
you,
a hostile.
Then,
Yeah, for them it's not really about the advantage, it's just about killing Markee on the street.
Mm-hmm.
I think Markee should warp to some celestial, and pod himself, and have his fleet mates run in there and grab the corpse, and put it up for auction.
It's not the same.
So that the mercs don't get the first corpse.
Well, everybody's saying that the people that have war decked us aren't trying to kill Markee, they're trying to kill everybody else who they think are bad teachers.
I have heard that. I have heard that exact thing.
And that's why they're chasing Markee.
Markee's where the action's at, apparently.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know how you take all the criticism in your channel.
It's called being on YouTube, isn't it?
Yeah. Hey, I don't know which place that I'm going to, but
Well, if you reach the system, just
Dock
on the first
anywhere for
person.
now.
Okay.
Just don't sit in open space.
I'm not.
Yeah, you're gonna go to the Sisters of Eve. I think there's two Sisters of Eve there. Which one is the hub?
Okay, now where are we going once we get to Arnon?
I'm in Arnon 8
Someone give me the
trading station.
someone give me the hub. Link the hub there for him.
Docking permission requested.
I linked it in Better When Drunk channel.
Yeah, put it in fleet for him.
I'm not in the fleet.
Well, look at that. I made it without getting killed.
Grats.
Yeah.
Yeah, congratulations.
That's not the hub.
That's not the hub. I'm at the wrong place.
One more jump to go.
Let me get you the
One
link.
more jump to go.
Oh well, one more station over, I guess.
Well, okay, so I am in the one that was linked in Fleet Chat. At least I think I am. More people wanting to give me tourists.
Not more.
Okay.
Same.
Ugh.
Markee and fleet chat there.
Juana, please tell me you're joking.
It's oh, that's not it. that's a null sec.
I'd say no.
There it is. Yeah. Right click Mia's link there. Undock and go to that station.
This will be the hardest Sisters of Eve missions ever.
Warp drive active.
You got a
Think of it
war
this way.
target right there.
Yep.
If they're stupid enough to try and attack us during the mission, they're like in frigates right now, so...
Go, go, go. Warp, warp, warp. That's a tormentor.
Got somebody here 35 kilometers away.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
I made it in.
All right, somebody get a Insta on him on this station.
There is one already, I think. Yeah, there's a Sisters of Eve on dock at 319 kilometers.
All right, now you need to build another ship.
Okay.
Or just buy one.
Buy, build, you know.
Or ask someone to trade you a ship.
Someone have a good ship for me to use here.
I'll give you one, Markee.
Markee for sale.
You have one sitting here at this station?
No, I can buy one for you.
Oh,
Do we have a
well,
Warp to Zero location on that station?
I can buy one too. Don't necessarily know what to buy though.
Get a Rifter.
Yeah, I was about to say, get a Rifter.
Yeah, I'm fitting out a Rifter at the moment. They're fantastic.
There are even some on the station.
Yep, there's 6 in the station. Enough for everybody.
Quick, get them before the people stream sniping by them all.
and put them back up for millions.
Don't tell them I've already put them up at an inflated price.
I got one.
Just as you guys started talking about putting it back up, one of our war targets started approaching the station.
One of the war targets just headed to the Lorva Stargate.
That's Caldari. You want to go to Minmatar?
I want to go to Minmatar.
Yeah.
There's the Rifter.
Or as the people that support that faction often refer to it as Winmatar.
Is that because the ships are better?
They think so.
Amar ship.
No, I think it's generally best.
Minmatar ships are generally the fastest ships in the game. And the Rifter is just like an all-purpose ship. It's so good.
Looks sexy.
The best, but I've since buffed the Merlin and the other ones that were there to sort of be on par.
So 569,000 for one of these ships. I guess that's not too bad.
Arguably the best frigate.
Mm-hmm. Did you already buy me one, or I'm still buying one myself, right?
You'll need another one.
I'll need another one. Okay.
While you're here, Markee, I'd like you to click on the medical icon and update your medical clone here.
Okay.
Yeah, Rolaz, I would advise you to keep an eye on local. I'm doing that, and they're kind of telling us that we've told them everything.
Oh, we know that.
For instance, if they know that the Insta undock is 319 kilometers from the station, all they have to do is go to 319 kilometers straight out of the station, and boom.
Well, then someone's in the corp and has that bookmark.
No, you can just fly out to 319 kilometers.
It's not straight outside. It's a bit in a direction.
Yeah, but 319 kilometers means that somebody didn't set up their Insta off-grid.
Yeah, and that's bad.
So go set up another one and give a private bookmark to Markee.
That's right. So, but I have to go to that place first time in order to bookmark it, right? God, I forget how to do all of that.
To the Insta? No, update your clone first.
I did?
Okay, awesome. And it's at the station you're at now.
Yes.
Okay, so what that means is if you get potted, you come back here.
Okay. Okay. And so I was working on
We're
buying
gonna-
a ship.
Yeah, you get the ship. We're going to work on the safe spot for you.
Okay.
The safer spot.
Right. Okay. Okay, now, oh, let's see here. I suppose that there was the database of what's a good fitting for a ship. And
we have a fit for
Start off with the damage control for the lows.
so I don't even know how to find that stuff. I mean, I just type in damage control and searching in the market.
Yeah, pretty much. Eventually, you just figure out where everything is on the market, and you don't have to type it in.
Yeah, well, as you get into higher meta name stuff, it's not called damage control.
It'll take a while to get used to because there is literally every possible combination of ways to customize your ship.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you want to make something, make something bigger, make it regenerate fast, like there's like every possible way that you could think that you could alter something, you can alter it.
Mm-hmm.
So for now, just use the damage control one, so cheapy one.
Okay, it's on.
Thing is, with this, since you have 3 mids, 3 lows, you can either shield tank it or armor tank it.
I don't know which way to go, honestly.
Well, I'm not sure what all your skills are.
Shield gives you more wiggle room because if your shield drops, you've got that extra armor there. Whereas armor tanking, your shield's gone anyway, and you haven't really got as much to fall back on. But your shield sort of regens, so your armor regenerates like twice for the amount of capacitor that it uses compared to shield, if not more.
Okay, so if I'm going to go with shields, where do I just type in shields?
Well, clear off the search there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, yeah, just gotta wait for the lag. Ship equipment, and then the shield and shield extenders. You could fit in a shield extender and a shield booster on there, and you can fit an afterburner on there.
Okay, so a small shield extender. Is that what I'd be doing?
You can just go with the cheapy one there. If you're doing PvP, you would want to have like a web and disruptor and an afterburner. You might want to work with your people.
If you're doing solo PvP, you would generally go armor tanking so that you've got those mid slots available to have your web to slow enemies down and to disrupt their warps. That's why armor tanking is more common in PvP.
Or you have the buffer. You don't worry about having an active repairing. Like if you're doing armor tanking, you would have the plating that gives you more armor hit points, and you don't even worry. You just hope you do more damage to them, and before you blow up.
Okay, so you said shield booster as well?
Yeah, just like you started off with the other one.
Yeah, I don't necessarily remember everything about it though. Um,
Marmite's telling us to stop telling him to put on more tank.
And then you would go to, was it propulsion? You have to scroll down at the top there, propulsion, and then the afterburners there.
okay. Let's see if
With the 1 MN.
1 MN. Okay. I'm paying a premium here.
Yeah, you're not in a major trade area, so people are taking advantage of the newbies and having higher prices there.
Mm-hmm.
Arnon is a bit farther away from the main trade areas in the Galente space there. That Auster layer, however you say that, is a secondary, the primary is Dodexi.
Okay. So now I suppose that I need some weapons. Or what else should I be putting on here?
Can he use artillery? Because that would save a lot of time.
Don't know if he's got skill training. I mean, you can just use the same stuff that you were using on the other ship.
There are no light artillery cannons. The only named ones.
The Rifter gets bonuses to small projectile turrets.
Yeah, you can go up to the weapons there. You close the propulsion and the shield.
Turrets and bays.
Where is it?
Yep, and you do get a bonus to projectile turrets on the Rifter, so that's something easy to start with.
Open projectile turrets. See, there's the artillery cannons.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go to small.
Looks like I have the skills for it.
Smallest one, 250.
Uh-huh. Okay.
View the info on that.
Looks like I'm good to go on that.
And if you look at the attributes, which you should have been shown before, you can see all the information. You'll see the optimal range and the fall-off range. Is like, think of how like a bullet drops off of a range, and the farther something is out, the less accurate you'll be, and they'll start hitting for less. And as you can see, the optimal range is much farther than the autocannons you were using.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so now should I be buying 3 or 4 of these? How many should I buy?
What's the Rifter? Is it 3 or 4? You can see how many.
Three turrets.
Yeah. You can see how many slots there are.
Well, I have 4 slots. And I only bought 3 of them.
Yeah, you're looking for the little circle, seeing it fill up as you drop one.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yep, that's
save
your turret
that.
hard points. So you can have one extra.
And if you look over to the right, you can also see 2 circles for rockets.
Oh, I see.
Missiles.
Okay.
And then you
So
can
each
put in
ship
the
has
low.
different-
Let's see, if you're using artillery, you can put in the lows. You could put, well, what can you say here? Maybe a Be a damage mod or something.
No, I don't
I think
know.
the low would be a passive one. You'd have to close the turrets and bays.
It's also a projectile, or
Artillery, yeah, you'll be using different ammo though than the autocannons. You want to go to weapon upgrades, I believe.
okay.
And let's see, tracking enhancer maybe.
Okay, I've got 2 different instas. And
You don't need to increase tracking for that. He's in this basic mission. I'd put damage mod.
I don't really use the Minotaur that much, so you'll have to tell him which damage mod.
Gyro stabilizer.
You've also got your.
Yeah, like I said, it's been over a year since I've played. Now I remember. Yeah, using a tornado. Now I remember.
What is an Insta?
those are bookmarks for warping from the station.
I see.
Yeah, we told you about that the other day, where and then they said it was too complicated at the time. It's a bookmark you warp to as soon as you're undocking in a straight line out.
Away from the station.
Usually off grid of the station.
Those were 2 different ones, both off grid.
We'll get to those later, and unfortunately, you're only going to get to use them once before somebody knows where they're at.
Mm-hmm. Okay, am I putting anything else on this ship?
You can. Your power grid is nearly maxed out. The red bar down the bottom of the picture of your ship.
Yeah, your skills still need to train for that before you have to, or before you don't need that low power booster anymore. So you're gonna want to go to the, I guess, the engineering.
Engineering, okay. And then capacitor batteries, capacitor boosters.
You can either go with a power diagnostic or what is it? The
Reactor control.
yeah, or
Okay. So we've got some like a reactor control unit 1.
yeah. If you
Power
click on the
diagnostic gives you a small
show
buff
info.
to shields as well.
I don't know if he's got skills for this yet.
I don't have energy grid upgrades level 2 yet. I still have 53 minutes left on training that, it looks like.
You do the other one there, was it the micro auxiliary? Of course, that might be expensive too. Go under auxiliary power controls.
It requires energy management level 2 as well.
Whatever he was using on the other ship.
Okay, so don't undock. They have insta thrashers out there.
Okay. Yeah, energy management won't be done for 1 day, 15 hours. Jesus Christ.
Well,
that's level
waiting,
4.
guys, and thrashers.
Where is level 3? Why is level 3 not...
I think it's already trained.
But why did it say that I didn't qualify for it?
You can't put level 4 in if you don't have 3 trained.
Of course.
That was something else, I think.
Yeah, I mean, if I was looking at the reactor control unit here, energy grid upgrades level 2.
That's energy grid upgrades.
Yeah, okay. So I was looking at the wrong thing here. I thought that I had energy grid upgrades.
Take a look at the auxiliary power section on the market there was something that you were using.
Okay, so that's training now. So where at what portion here?
Auxiliary power controls.
Auxiliary power controls. Okay, micro auxiliary power control core or power core 1 and 2.
See how much that one is.
Very expensive. Well, I mean, at the station here, I have to pay
relatively for a newbie.
595,000. ISK.
Yeah, if someone in the board deck blows you up, it's going to be more expensive than a newbie ship.
So
click on the show info on it.
Okay, I have the skills for it.
And you click on description.
Main power core providing more power.
Yeah, the other one has also a shield boost, but since you don't have the skills for it, can't use it right now.
Yeah, I won't have them for another hour. Okay. Well, so am I stuck putting this really expensive unit on if I'm going to want to go out? But although, from the sounds of it, I'm not going to be able to go out right now anyway.
Yeah, this will let you get a little bit more power grid to fit stuff. I'm at a loss of what else to put on the bottom there. I'm not much of a shield person.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an
you
armor
normally use your
tanker.
low slots for armor tanking.
So we have 7 hostiles outside. And the way I'm running right now, I just wouldn't last very long. Is that right?
Well, you could get out of the station. You should be able to get out on an insta. You'll be able to get to the first mission, and then they'd have to scan you down.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the Marmite that's in there, or is it somebody else?
This is Marmite.
You want to buy some ammo?
Is this condemned and convicted?
They've got like a cruiser, a destroyer, an assault ship, and an interceptor all sitting outside the station.
Is that condemned and convicted that came out there?
So how do I figure out what ammo to buy?
Go on to the ammo at the top of the list there.
Ammo at the top, okay. Yeah, but by looking at my gun, how do I know what I'm supposed to get? Am I supposed to get just 250 millimeter light artillery?
Well, you go to the projectile ammo.
Okay.
And just go to standard ammo, and then small. And these are the different types that do different, types of damage, either kinetic, thermal, EM. You'll learn which NPC ships are vulnerable to different types. I've never done the ships they aren't on mission, so I don't know what they'll throw at you. A good all-around one would be thermal.
Except there is no thermal.
Cinnaball.
Yeah,
they've got a Cinnaball outside.
The thermal damage is listed on the information. Fusion, I think is explosive. Actually, no, it's phase plasma that has thermal. Phase plasma tends to have a negative distance rating on it. Yeah, there it is. Range bonus, negative 50%. If you want to go you can also go with the kinetic damage that will have a not as much or bonus. I believe that would be the titanium sabo. If you click the show info on it, you can see the type of damage You see, EMP does the EMP and then explosive, and you know, it doesn't really do a whole lot. EMP is good versus shields. But like you were doing the Serpentis missions, they're vulnerable to kinetic and thermal.
Mm-hmm. So EMP would be a good all around, I guess, or.
Well, if you're doing these NPC missions, thermal.
I don't see anything here that says thermal. There is not one called
that's
thermal.
The damage that it does. So thermal.
It's phase
is
plasma.
The phase plasma.
Okay.
Demon Wolf in the chat, just so that you're not spreading rumors, everybody's been asked to use the trial links on Markee's site so that he gets credit for it, which is not 21-day trials. Nobody's trying to get clicks out of this.
They're 14-day trials.
Yeah.
And just to be...
It's good just to buy up some, like 1,500 of each.
1,500 of each? Okay.
Like the thermal phase plasma, fusion explosive titanium sabo.
Okay. Am I going to be running all three of these types at the same time, or?
Well, you just pick and choose for whatever rats you're going to be going against.
I see. Well, maybe I'll just buy when I'm going to do something else. I'm just trying to gear up for what I'm going to do now. Not knowing whether or not I'll, fly these kind of ships again or whatnot, or if I'll be upgrading to medium or large ammo.
Well, that means you'll be going in a ship that could fit those, and that won't be until cruisers.
Okay. See, well, these are just things that I just don't know, and so, okay. So
well, you can also drag your guns together while in the ship fitting window as well to group them.
Grab my gun.
Or you can do that in space.
Okay, I really got to figure out what bullets I'm buying right now. The first thing, and so I'm looking here. I got quantity and I got price, and so I got it listed by price, and I got like 27.89 ISK. For this one that says it's quantity 22,000. If I double click on that, am I buying 22,000 of them for 27 ISK?
It'll ask you how much you're wanting to buy, and that's per shot. That's each.
Okay. Why are these three listed different? There's just three different sellers?
Yep.
And that's just the quantity that's available. Okay. And so I don't want to buy just one bullet. I want like 1,500? Or...
Yeah,
1,500 would be fine.
Okay. And that has to go into my cargo hold, right? Yes. Or do I just drop that straight onto the guns?
That's how you'll want to load the guns as well before you leave station. Just drag them and drop them on top of your guns.
Yeah, and that's why you want to, if you want to group your guns all together in the beginning, then you don't have to drag and drop them 3 times.
Okay. Now, do I need to do anything grouping for when I'm out fighting? Am I going to have 3 gun icons now, or do I need to group them together into one?
Yeah, do them right before you undock.
Well, you can group them now in the fitting window.
How do you group them?
Well, when you're in the fitting window, first you have to take out the ammo.
The ammo that I just loaded in?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and I don't know.
Just right click and unload.
There's a button there to unload your ammo.
Okay, they're all unloaded.
Okay, now you press and hold shift and drag one gun on the other, and then it's gonna group it.
Okay, done. There we go.
And then just reload the ammo.
Okay.
Now we still need to fill your lows there with something useful.
I don't know how much you're going to fit with very little power grid left.
Well, that's what I was thinking of the passive stuff. Like, I mean, even the tracking enhancer will still help, especially with an artillery.
Yeah, I would set a Gyro Stab and a Overdrive Injector.
Yeah, I could do that. Overdrive. Overdrive will lower your cargo space, but make you go faster.
Okay, is that kind of like my afterburner I had on my other ship?
It's a passive module.
The Overdrive Injector is a passive module that makes you go faster, even with an afterburner.
And
Markee, your afterburner is in your mid slot. You've already got it installed.
Oh, I see there. Okay, and so and this other one, what is it called again?
It's an Overdrive Injector, and for that you have to go into. Let me check. It's ship equipment, propulsion upgrade, and then overdrives.
Okay, just do level 1.
Yeah, no, we're gonna have to see if you can fit it and which one is on station. You can buy
40,000.
Overdrive Injector System 1. The Overdrive Injector System 1, it's the second from the top in the list, and it's available in the station for 39k.
What is this? Local hull conversion overdrive injector. Janae Jackson, the people who want to kill me, she's wanting to give me this. Okay. Fair enough. Thank you, Janae.
Yeah.
Now, but I don't know if this will fit to active ship. Let's see what happens. I put it on there.
It'll make you
have the required skills for it.
So, is that similar? I just don't have to buy this this other thing?
No, that's it.
It's just one of those other meta level items.
Yeah.
Hull upgrades 4 is a good thing to work towards too.
Hull upgrades 4. Okay. Well, I'm just going to write that down.
I don't know about the Gyro Stabilizer because I don't know if you have the skills for it. You need weapon upgrades for that, if I'm right.
Is there anything other than a tracking enhancer you can put in there so it doesn't use power?
Boogie's just gave me shield power. Janae is good. She was. This is funny. So you guys giving me? Are you fattening me up for the kill?
Don't use a workhorse stabilizer.
Don't use it.
That's just for traveling. That's the thing I told you about that lowers your locking time and your targeting range.
So that is fattening me up for the kill.
If you have an industrial ship, that's good to use, but other than that, no.
Yeah. Okay, that's pretty funny.
The shield power relay is good.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking to me about cap power relay or cap flux coil. So he has some
I don't know
more
if you have the skills for it though.
Run this. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about too.
I was gone for a second. How far away is he from using a gyro?
I don't even know if
Last
it
time
looked
I
at
looked,
that.
it was like almost an hour.
So my skills, what I need.
I'm trying not to overload him too much.
I still have 40 minutes for energy shield upgrades, level 2.
Show info on the shield power relay. See if you can use it.
Shield power relay. Is that a skill?
The one that they gave you.
Oh. No, I couldn't. I tried to fit it to the ship and it wouldn't do it. I need energy grid upgrades level 2. So 40 minutes before I can use that. Okay. Well, I think this is a good time.
Look up a gyros.
Look up.
I think he already did that.
Oh, sorry. I was AFK.
I don't think I did. A gyros?
Yeah, the gyro stabilizer.
Gyro stabilizer.
People are linking it in local.
Freaking everyone watch.
Yeah, see if you can use that.
There's one in station and it's 750,000 ISK.
Market scammers.
Yeah, that's I don't even need to try it. Not at that price.
Just for curiosity and information's sake, to see if you can use it on the information.
No.
I think it. What is it? Yeah,
I need weapon grades upgrade level 1. Or weapon upgrades level 1.
Another thing to shoot for.
Yeah. Okay.
That is a damage enhancer for your projectile weapon.
Okay. Well, that's a pretty good looking ship. Spins well.
Spins well.
Nice.
Taking it out for a spin, you know. Okay.
If you're ready to head out, I would almost recommend just dropping Corp and starting the mission, because it would piss off the people, like the 9 people camping in local, so much.
Everybody's giving me, so they're giving me a gyro stabilizer, and thanks Boogies. And then Janae Jackson is giving me the weapons upgrades book. Thank you.
Problem with dropping is it takes 24 hours to leave the corp when you're in a war deck like that.
Yeah.
Actually, it takes you can't come back for 7 days.
Oh wow.
Really?
Yeah, it takes a day to drop out and you can't come back.
Lovely. Okay, so I think that let's see, energy grid upgrades. I think that this is probably a good time to end this episode, and then we can see what is available to us. I'll do a drawing, and then we'll see what situation looks like, and maybe what we'll do next. We'll see if we can figure that out. So hold on, everybody. I'll be right back. And those of you on Twitch and on YouTube, sorry, you just have to wait for another episode tomorrow.